I was about to send you a message, right?
Okay,
Yes,
sorry for late.
happy. No, no, it's okay. Happy Thursday. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Yes, me too. I feel okay today. Um, are you okay? Your voice doesn't seem so okay.
Oh, I'm okay.
Ah, okay,
Yeah,
okay. All
my
right.
voice is
Yes.
always a little bit sounds short or harsh.
Yes, but
Yeah,
it got worse today.
yeah,
So
but it's okay.
I see. Okay. Well, how's your Thursday?
So, I'm happy because our holiday start
Mm.
from tomorrow again.
Yes, right. So do you have any plans with your family, kids?
Actually, yeah, nothing special. I
Ah,
just
okay.
yeah, stay at home and enjoy
Mm-hmm.
my holiday with my family, watching movie together or playing game together.
Right. Yes, that would be great. Yes, as well. Okay. Well, then, do you have anything else to share with me?
Nothing.
Okay. What's the article for today's class?
Okay, today's number 1322.
Oh, the new article.
Yeah,
It's about North Korea, isn't it?
yeah, North Korea.
Okay. Right. Yes. Could you please tell me something about this?
Yeah. Seoul, South Korea CNN, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has apologized for the death of a South Korean government worker who was shot dead by North Korean troops after crossing a maritime border between the two countries. In a letter sent to South Korea's Blue House Friday morning, North Korea said units responded to a call that an unidentified male was found floating on an object in the sea. The latter claims about 10 rounds were fired at the man after he did not comply with the soldier's demand to identify himself and subsequent warning shots. North Korea says only a pool of blood remained on the floating object after the shots were fired. After soldiers presumed the man to be dead, they burned the floating object on site for North Korea's COVID-19 disease prevention measures. Chairman Kim Jong-un asked to convey that he feels very sorry that instead of giving aid to our compatriots in the South was who is struggling with the COVID epidemic, we have given President Moon and our compatriots in the South a great disappointment with this unseen misfortune in our sea. The letter read, according to the Blue House, the statement added that North Korea has strengthened its maritime surveillance and apologized for an incident that will clearly negatively impact inter-Korean relations. Apologies from Kim are rare, especially when it comes to apparent mistakes by the Korean military. According to LT Chen, An Young-ho, a top official with South Korea's Joint Chiefs of Staff, a worker with the Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Fisheries, went missing in water 1.9 kilometers, 1.2 miles south of the Yangpyeong Islands on September 21. South Korean defense officials previously said they believed the man was in the process of attempting to defeat North Korea. In a statement Thursday, the South Korean military said it strongly condemns the North Korea's atro- atrocities and urged Pyongyang to provide an explanation and punish those responsible. Tensions have been rising between North and South Korea since communication between the two sides were cut off in June, when Pyongyang first closed and then flew up a joint liaison office in Kaesong, a city on the northern side of the border. The deterioration in relations came after a year-long rapprochement led by South Korean President Moon Jae-in, resulting in historical meeting between himself and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, as well as summits between Kim and U.S. President Donald Trump. But those meetings ultimately did not deliver significant results for all sides, and North Korea has taken an increasingly strident tone towards its southern neighbor, a shift in stance that has come as Kim's sister Kim Yo-jong moved into a more influential position in the North Korean regime. Speaking Thursday, South Korean Foreign Minister Kang Kyung-hwa said that the offer of a dialogue between North Korea remains open, and Seoul is ready to engage to Pyongyang. In the weeks prior to the shooting, Kim had exchanged letters with South Korean President Moon Jae-in, the Blue House said. That's your
Right, compatriots.
compatriot.
Yes, all right. Any questions about the vocabularies?
No, everything is okay with the vocabulary.
Okay, now let's move on. What was the soldiers' response after firing warning shots?
After firing warning shot,
Mhm.
mm, okay, okay, then
Mhm.
after warning shot, the letter claims about 10 rounds were fired at the man after he
Mhm.
did not comply with the soldier's demands to identify himself in subsequent warning shots.
So he did not
Yeah.
identified himself.
Yeah.
Yes. And why was the floating object burned after shooting the body?
After shooting the body, North Korea's COVID-19 disease prevention measures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, they burned the body because of North Korea's
Yes, right.
COVID-19 prevention measures. And what did South Korea military demand that the North do?
South Korea's military demand strong urged Pyongyang to provide an explanation and punish those responsible.
Yes. And what is causing more North Korea's striding tone?
Mm, okay. Strike down.
Mhm.
Okay, strike. Korea. striking tone. What is it causing more North Korea's striking tone? Okay, the
Mhm.
actually the striking tone.
Mhm.
Yeah, because after the historical meeting with Kim Jong Un and Moon Jae-in, and also with U.S. President Donald Trump, those
Mhm.
meetings ultimately did not deliver significant results for all sides. That's why
Mhm.
North Korea has taken an increasingly strident tone towards its southern neighbors.
Mhm. Right. Yeah. So, yes, moving on. What is your opinion about the act of sending this letter to South Korea?
Mm. Yeah, actually,
Mhm.
I think the letter is really important because
Mhm.
the letter says this case is not just intentionally try to
Mhm.
attack South Korea. It's a kind of
Mhm.
mistake by the North Korean soldiers, and
Mhm.
then it proves the president of North Korea, Kim Jong Un, he explained
Mhm.
the situation very well in this letter.
Mhm. I see. So it's very important. Yes,
Yeah.
as well for you. Right. Yes. And are you hopeful about the peaceful relationship between South Korea and North Korea?
Yes, right.
Mhm.
Mm, recently, recently, North Korea, the relationship between South Korea and North Korea is really close, and
Mhm.
we are expecting lots of things to do together, not only
Mhm.
for military purpose or political purpose, and also for
Mhm.
economic purpose or other thing we can do together.
Mhm. Yes, right. You're very correct. It's possible.
Yeah.
Yes. And what could have been done to avoid the shooting?
Mm,
Mhm.
I think the guy
Mhm.
who passed away by the North Korean soldiers shooting should
Mhm.
have should have expressed his will more clearly, or he
Mhm.
have to, yeah, actively appeal to the soldiers.
Mhm. Yes. He did not talk, right?
Yeah, from the news, at first he answered the North Korean soldiers'
Mhm.
question, but later I don't know the we don't know why, but he didn't answer anymore.
Oh,
And
really?
then yes, right. When the soldier asked, "Are you wanted to come to North Korea or not?" But
Mhm.
he didn't answer in the
Huh?
question.
Why?
Nobody knows.
But why is he there?
Yeah, from the news, South Korea government are very suspicious on him. He's trying
Oh,
to go to North Korea because
right.
he had lots of debts, and even though he's
Ah.
a public official, but he
Mhm.
is in trouble financially. So that's why he,
Uh-huh.
yeah, wear the some safety vest and then trying to
Mm.
swim to North Korea.
I see. So he's trying to escape.
Yes, right.
Yes. And on a personal note, what should be done about the faltering relationship of both countries?
Yeah, actually, mm, we need to we need to believe each other more, and then we have
Mhm.
to find any clear result.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also for we need to provide financial aid to North Korea.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yes, because they're having a problem financially as well.
Yes, right.
Yes, right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, then, do you have any more questions or additional things to share about this?
No, everything is okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Dan, for having a class with me today, Ted. Have a very good weekend.
Okay, bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.